Okay, it's 10 o'clock at the trailhead of Mount Dickerman, and I got a 2-hour earlier start this time from last week. I went to the meadows. We'll see what happens. This place has got about 15 cars already at it. There's our trailhead. And we'll see what we run into. Definitely won't be alone. First part of this trail is not too bad. Maybe half mile, it's gains, but not really steep. After that we go up. Start gaining about 1,000 per mile. And if the last trail reports are accurate, we'll be hitting snow probably around 4,500. I forgot my watch, so I won't be able to keep accurate elevation gain quick, simple. My tracking app will have it, but that's more troublesome. So, also forgot the sun shield. So, great way to start. Anyway, not much going on right now. Get my trail legs loosened up. Off we go. Be up around, I think it's 5,400 feet. If I make the summit, don't see why I shouldn't. Another car full of people pulled in as I was hitting the trail, so I've got some people behind me. Young people. Be interesting to see how well supplied they are. A lot of people come up here with maybe one bottle of water and they'll regret that. But what do you want from city folk? Anyway, till later. Well, we finally got to an open spot where we get a view. I'm up here quite a ways now, probably not quite halfway. It's slow going. The mountain you're looking at right there is called the Big Four. And it's not because of the number of summits, it's actually because at the right time of year and the right angle, there is a big number 4 made out of a permanent snowfield. Interesting. I've only seen that number one time, and that was when I was off to the one side further down. We go up here a little bit, not too far, and that, I believe, is Vesper Peak. I was on that summit way back in the early 90s. It's been a long time since I've been up there. It's one hellacious hike up. It's basically a class 3 snow scramble in the winter time, spring, and in the summer it's just basically a hike, but it is a heavy-duty hard one. Down here, give you a quick glance of the trail that I came up, and this shows where I'm headed to. This part probably shows the easier part. It's really difficult to get much showing with the rocks and what have you. I'll see if I can go a little further. And let you get a little more of the trail. Definitely one hot day. Sounds like most of the snow is gone on the trail until you get way up to the top now. From what I've been hearing from 2 people I saw coming down already. Kind of surprised those young folks that started out behind me haven't passed me. I'm not going that fast. On this trail you don't travel fast. Otherwise you're gonna burn out, not to mention dehydrate. I'm sweating like mad already. So Anyway, back into the trees. It's kind of been a in and out, mostly in the trees, some sun breaks. Been a nice hike. So, color good there. Just give you a short look. I'll get back later. So here we are. There is the true summit. I was up there and then decided to come over here where I had more to myself. There's people over there. You get out into the distance, you can see Mount Baker. We showed you that last week when I was over at Forgotten Mountains. Can't see Mount Forgotten from here. Behind the rocks. Get up here and see if we can get something better going here and fall off the edge. There we go. So there's Mount View again. Fun with the slope. So we're looking off to the north. So we scan around. See the mountain ranges. All the mountains that we got here. And to think I've actually stood on the top of a lot of these. Not that I can remember the names of them all anymore. When we get back over here, that one with the snow on the left shoulder, kind of leaning a little bit, that's Vesper again. And of course there's the big four. And you got a couple other mountains way off in the distance. Can't really, I don't know what the names are of those. Way down into the valley there, you can see the water running down off of the big four, the side of it there. The base of the big four is where the ice caves are. Popular place, so overpopulated I don't even go there, haven't for years now. There's a couple people coming across the last little snow field. Not a lot of snow up here, just bits and pieces. Kind of having a fun trip watching this guy. Keep coming, you're being videoed. Hey, this is G-rated. Alright, there's a couple other hikers for you. So, as I head down, we'll get some more shots of the trail later. And we gave you a quick shot of what it's like coming down here. So let's back up that way. Get through the trees. We got this nice open slope. Normally, when I like to do this hike, this is all covered under about 5 to 10 feet of snow, and I just go straight up the slope, and so coming down you get a nice glissade. However, I waited too late, so I get for listening to the park rangers as they tell me how dangerous it is, and they lied to me. Not a problem at all coming down or up. Takes very little technique to know what you're doing. If you look way off in there, you can see some slight, see if I can zoom in on that. You might be able to pick it up. See some indentations. That's from glissade techniques, where the people decided to slide down instead of walk. You can see it cuts a big chunk off the trail, as it goes straight down through those trees and just keeps dropping. Probably cuts off a good, maybe a mile, possibly even 2 miles of hiking on this kind of stuff. This is the trail as we go down it. Looks more like a creek bed, that's because it's the runoff. So it is. We're going to get up here a ways, and one of the things about this trail you do have to be careful of is that it takes you right out on the edge of the ridge. So if you're not careful, you literally can step off the edge. And there have been a few people who have walked right off the side of this mountain. Well, it looks like we got some people coming back up. So, never did find out some people that headed up earlier. Oh, and the big steps coming down. I swear the guy that made this trail had long legs. All right.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You're now on video.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
So
world. Best hike ever.
this will be on YouTube.
All right.
Yeah. Almost there.
Promise. You're almost to the top. There's where our edge of things literally are. We are right on the edge of the mountain.
How do we find you on YouTube?
Look under hiking and mountains.
Okay.
And I'll have it labeled for Dickerman. So we keep going down over the ruts and the garbage. Just love this trail. Oh. Okay. Now we gotta do a little snow pot crossing. So let's see if I can do this without dropping the camera. This is one of the few patches had to get into. Not much. With all the traffic though, it does make it a little slicker. It's melting out, it's pretty soft. Once again, if this was all snow, I wouldn't even be on this trail. I'd be off to the side, enjoying much better footing. It's always easier to make your own trail in the snow than it is to follow others. Okay, there we go. So here we are. Don't know what you can see. All I see is reflection. The sun's in the wrong spot. Got a branch we're gonna have to get around. Oh, not easy to do holding the camera. Okay. And we continue on. And we go further and further and further. Whew. Oh, slip. Yeah. Easy part of the trail now. How you doing?
Hi.
More and more people on this trail. This is a very popular trail. In the summertime, this place is packed. Which is why I like to do it before summer gets here to avoid the big crowds. I'm actually seeing a whole lot more people than I normally do. Ah, this is interesting. Post hole. People broke through the bridge. And down we go. Back to our stairs. Hate these stairs. You just break up the stride. A little more snow travel. As fast as this snow's melting off. Talked to a guy coming up. He was here 2 days ago, and again today. He said a big portion of snow is melted. So I would say that probably by next weekend, with our weather holding out, we got this big, great heat wave all the way up to mid-70s. So it's melting fast. But things will be pretty much gone. More post holes. is where I don't like traveling in old snow. Not only lose your footing, but it's a good way to get injured. So here we are. Now we get to walk down the stream. At least you got lots of water, right? This is interesting. We're going to take a different route. You know, this is where you got to be careful, but due to the tracks in the snow, it's not too difficult. There's little boot paths all over the place. I like to veer off, and people have gotten lost up here. I'm not sure how you can, though. I mean, you go down, though there is, if you tried to go straight down the snow chute that I usually come up, it won't work, because you're going to come into a drop-off. Here's somebody glissaded a little bit here. Too soft, too wet. I'm not going to sit down. I don't want a wet butt all the way out. Hey, there we go. A little bit of a standing glissade. Short and sweet. I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna get off track. Right along the edge again. We're gonna pick up the trail in a different spot than when we came up. I do believe. Nope. This is it. Okay. Down, down, down we go. So I discovered something on the phone today that even though I'm playing my tunes, as soon as I turn the video on, or open the camera I should say, it automatically shuts it off, so you don't get the background. I wish my tracking app would do that. It doesn't. It just blares through, so anything that I'm recording also records the voice of tracking where I'm at. Got that shut off today, so I don't have to worry about it, which is also a problem because I can't keep track of my mileage since I left my watch home. Without it, I don't have can't use the clock to gauge where I'm at or the altimeter, so kind of shooting blind as far as what our altitude is. I think though that's pretty much the snow now until we get all the way down to where that turnoff is to the chute, which I can't show you since we can't get into that through the trees. That's a winter pass only. And you need good route finding abilities to be able to find it anyway, unless you happen to get lucky and somebody that knows where they were going left you a set of tracks. Normally I found out though that people come wandering around up here in the winter and have no idea where they're going, and so if you try and follow tracks, you could very well end up following the wrong ones. And again, since you're coming right up to the edge of the mountain, if you're in the snow and you go too far off to the side, it is corniced in places, and you again will go right off the edge and find yourself down below in the valley that separates Forgotten and Dickerman. Fast way down, but it's also a point of no return. Should be coming up to a really good spot here where the trail literally is hugging the ridge. Or excuse me, the edge, not the ridge. Can't be too much further away. I'll have to shut things down. I'm going to kill my battery. Should have been charging the phone while I was up on top. I brought my battery pack with me, but I was busy talking to people and didn't get around to it. Yeah. Don't know what you're getting out of this. That way down there, that's where we're headed. You can get an idea. Down, down, and down. Can't believe it. I'm actually sweating on my way down. There's our shot of the Big Four and Vesper again. Okay, I guess I misjudged how close we were to that one spot. Yeah, there's one switchback that takes you literally right to the edge of this mountain. And I thought we were getting closer to it than we are. Yeah, a little bit further. That's down there where I found the bear last year. He was sleeping in the little meadows just off that section. Surprised the hell out of me to find a bear up here. It's the first time I'd ever had. Never even heard of them up here before. I always figured it was because it's so popular, the bears ain't going to hang out. But it surprised me. It was late year too. It was towards the end of summer. He wasn't very big. He was still young enough to where Mom would have been around with him. The only thing that really bothered me with him. See, that there slope takes you all the way down to the trail at Perry Creek, which is the one I used to take me up to the meadows. There you can see, there you go. There's the summit. It's actually inside of that. That's a fault summit there. The true summit cuts further in off to the right. Gives you an idea how far things are away. So, did I mention that even though I didn't have my watch, I was able to check my time when I got to the summit. It took me about 2 hours 45 minutes to cover the distance up here. If the guidebook is right, makes it over 4 miles one way. I'm not so sure how accurate that is though. Different guidebooks have different things. One place it lists 6 miles, one place lists 8+. So who knows? My app's turned on, so it'll track how many miles I've gone. And it will tell me how fast I was traveling per mile, which in the case of this mountain isn't fast. Definitely isn't my 3 to 3.5 per hour. Will be interesting to know what I did do on it though. Pack weight, let's see, 3 bottles of water and my normal stuff. But I'm not carrying as much as I will be for my extended trip. I'm saying probably comes in around 12 pounds. That includes my fanny pack with my quick needed gear in it. Stuff I want access to when I'm hiking and don't want to stop. I'm actually surprised I'm not hungrier today. Only had one energy bar and that was at the summit. Some more people on the trail. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Good. I'm going downhill. It's a lot easier. I wonder how many people screwed up the trail down below in the area I was at, where I actually got off the trail about 10 feet just because of the brush and the excess tracks. It was one of those deals of it looks like the trail could go both ways and there's tracks going both ways. I chose the wrong one, but I was only off it for a few feet. Was able to get right back on, no big deal. Had to do a little bushwhacking, but that seems to be par for the course when I'm out hiking. I just kind of end up in places. Always did like getting off trail. It's always a lot of fun. Not good for the terrain, but it's not too bad. Love these extra steps again. Big ones. Down, down, down we go. Where is that spot? Man, that's a lot further down than I remember. Good thing I didn't mention to somebody it's like just a couple of 100 feet. Sure glad I came up here on a Friday instead of a weekend. I can just imagine how busy this place is going to be this weekend. Word will spread about the trail being pretty much open. Once things get snow-free, all the cityites come out, flood the place. A nice easy trip. Trail of stairs. Stairs with rocks covering them. Now, how's that for a good foothold? Huh? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Alright, I think I'm going to shut this thing off. I'm going to end up running out of battery power long before I want to. Then again, I can't be that far from the edge again. Really want to get a good shot. But let's go ahead and shut down for now. Put things away till later. So here we are back at the trailhead. It's 3:30, which means I made a round trip. I started about 10. So 5.5 hours. That included at least a half hour sitting on the summit, talking with a couple people I found that were very interested in learning how to climb. Reference them to the Everett Mountaineers since that's where they're at. Here's a map. Let's see if I can find and point out where we're at. Let's see, Verlot, and there it is, Dickerman. Let's see, right there. You can see, get that focused in there. There's Mount Dickerman at 5,723. So that gives you an idea. The trailhead starts at just a smidgen under 2,000. So you got 3,500 elevation gain in around 4 miles. It's a good hike today. Really enjoyed it. Went through every bit of my water, finished the last of it just as I got here. So gonna give me some bigger smart water bottles, though the ones I got are the smaller ones. I think they're 700 milliliters. I want to get at least 1 liter, carry a little more. Had 3 bottles that size today and could have done with a little more, but it wasn't too bad. So anyway, I'll probably have to get all this together at home because I think it'll be longer than what I can upload it off the phone. I'll have to put it on the computer first. So there we go. Talk later.